Yo boys, back with another video. Today we're going to be building the main rogue, and I ended up pushing around 22 something, and yeah, it was pretty, I'm not gonna lie. So as a rogue, it just feels really awkward to win some games. Now, like, unless I have a DH or like something really that can die really quick, it just feels like Shadow Breeze just do not die. They're like immortal. They have so many CDs to where by the time you get through all their cooldowns, they really just aren't dying. Like, you gotta dampen them out to where their disperse doesn't do healing, or no, really their healer just can't heal them any longer. That's really the only time an SP is ever gonna be able to die. They're just like, they're really hard to kill. Now, obviously, they don't do that much damage when you train them, because as long as you just kick them off CD and you can stun them off DR, you kind of just keep them secure. It is still really, really insanely hard to actually kill them, and it is kind of awkward because they just swap with all their CDs through, as you can see. So he just dispersed on my burst, which is at that point my burst is kind of irrelevant. So really all it comes down to is as a sub rogue, you're basically like an assassination rogue. All you want to be doing is rupturing both TBS, and that's about it. And then you just want to backstab him, and you have to wait until off DR, and then just kidney stun, and just do as much damage as possible. And that's pretty much sub rogue. Now there's situations where you can do damage, but usually you're not going to be doing damage. It's usually just not going to happen. Sub rogue's not really meant to do damage anymore after the secret tech nerf. It's kind of just dookie. Because like your consistent damage is like just trash. And by the way, this is meanwhile I have 100% mastery right now, and it's like it's as you can see, it's really nothing. Like it's not enough to actually do anything. It's like my secret tech does like 180k damage, when it used to do 400k damage. So like we have about 600, 700k HP. So just declining 200k for my entire burst rotation ain't gonna do much. But either way, I'm just pretty much a stun bot, which I'm fine with, I guess. I mean, I'm still gonna play the class and all, but it does kind of suck, and it is what it is. So we end up getting swap right there, and pretty much I end up DR kindling and swapping. So we actually get we get what's it called? We get wall, we get earthen, we get pretty much everything in the opener. He ends up getting precog again because I just kick him. I try to kill his totems. He moves the totem, and I was too lazy to actually go kill it. So I was like, alright, not going to kill that. I'm not going to backstab it to death. I DR cheap shot him just to keep him CC'd as long as possible. I shadowy duel him, and I get feared. So I somehow get feared in my shadowy duel when after I already shadowy dueled him. Nice. So he didn't even have to target me, which is super unfortunate. Because it's an AoE fear, which kind of sucks. I forgot they don't have to actually like target you. It's kind of like an AoE fear, like as long as they hit the first guy, it's like a pre-sphere. But overall, it wasn't terrible. Um, I don't know. I really just hate facing casters. It's really like irritating. Now this was like a better game because it's more of like a melee cleave, and I don't have. But I mean, you have to deal with a Boomy, an SP, or a Warlock every single game, no matter what. There's just always that one SP, or there's always that one Warlock, or the Boomy, and honestly, it's just when there's two casters on a team, they're never gonna lose to like anything else, unless it's another double caster. It's usually not gonna happen, and that's just how it goes. It has been super frustrating playing versus double caster because they don't really do anything useful. They just sit there in PvE and you kind of just lose. As you can see, I just ended up killing both of us, and I was fumed. I was like, bro, yeah, I love getting yeah. So I mean, you can't really expect to do as much damage as anybody else, but you kind of just wish you could do damn. I just wish Assassination was viable to where I could just swap Assass and play Assass. Because, like, at least you do damage and you can be like everyone else, just, like, sitting there doing nothing. The problem is like, it's not going to be like that, and no matter what, Sub-Rogue will never be good. Which is, it is what it is. I don't really care anymore. I kind of just play to play. I mean, you know, I'm pretty much just capping my ult, and then I'm gaining rating while I'm capping, and that's pretty much how I do my videos now. I haven't really, the only person I've pushed on was today, and that was just pushing more for my I just pushed from like 2100 to like 2230. That's pretty much it. I kill a tide here, I kidney him off that. Usually just kidneying the healer and then cheap shotting the main target, and I think I end up getting feared again, so that sucks. So he fears again on our shadowy duel. But he darkness anyway, so it's any trinket darkness, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. It's not like I was killing him. And DH is the only person that can die in this group up. So an SP you're never gonna kill unless it's 90% damp. A Restless Shaman is never gonna die. a DH is your only viable target to kill. Now, obviously, you still have to train the priest because if you don't, guess what? You're gonna end up just getting the priest will just do unhealable damage if you don't just kick him off CD and stun him off CD. So you have to go pre. You have to always go the caster, except you want to like you want to like do mini goes on the DH, and sometimes it'll work out to where you can kill them. So, and as you can see, I end up kicking them. For some reason, I don't know if it's happened to me, but when I kick somebody, they're still casting while like I've kicked them. So like it doesn't stop their cast. It's like delayed. It's like I kick them while they're casting, but it doesn't actually work. I don't know if it's happened to anybody else, but I talked to the people that I play with, and they were like, yeah, it happens the same thing. So he ends up backstepping here. I end up using a DR gouge into a DR kidney, pretty much just doing as much CC as possible, even if the DR is like a little bit bad. Uh, Whatever. Pretty much just keeping as much CC on this healer as humanly possible to like get him down a little bit and pretty much killing him. So kind of we're all dying to the SP. So the SP has gotten the free cast for about 3 seconds, and as you can see, we are all dead. So this is what happens when you leave a caster alone for more than like a couple seconds. I end up killing him right here though. I get my secret tech off, and he ends up getting. Oh, he almost lives actually because I do no damn. So I backstab him for the kill. He almost lives at 30% with my full secret tech right there, which is pretty crazy. So he almost survives it. Thankfully he didn't, because that's really my only kill target that I can kill. But hopefully they buff assassination so that I can just go assass. I mean, sub is fun, but it's not fun in solo shuffle. Like I don't like having to just be a stun bot and just CC the entire game. I want to be able to like, you know, be able to kill something. So like I would rather play I think everyone just would agree. I think assassination, like last season, assassination was really fun. You did a really good amount of damage. You were basically like a affliction warlock or a shadow priest, except you could multi bleed and silence and do a bunch of outplays. Obviously, you can't blind sap anymore unless like you cheap blind sap. But you know, overall, yeah, I just wish assassination was viable and good. But hopefully, eventually, get a buff to where it's like playable and will be good. Because I really don't want to play sub and solo shuffle. I think in everything else it's fine, but like you can't coordinate, and you need coordination as sub, or it just doesn't work out. Because like your teammates have to do enough damage to where they can force CDs, and then you kill them in a shadowy duel, or you just CC them enough to where they can just 2v3. Because you're really not a teammate in the game. Like at this point, I'm still holding blades. I'm trying to get trinkets before I just go for the W, but it kind of doesn't matter because he's just gonna trinket on my burst, and as you can see, they just trade, and now I have to wait 2 minutes or 3 minutes for my blades to come back, and then I have a chance again at actually killing something. So pretty much every 3 minutes I have a chance at actually killing something. The problem is trinket and like evasion, and every cooldown is like 2 minutes. So by the time I have my blades back, even if I use my vanish CDRs to get my cooldowns faster, it kind of just is irrelevant. Like as you can see, pre-evasion is pretty much air, but I can cheap shot through the evasion, and my priest can kind of just pump them through it. And you know, you can't even tell what's going on in the game. You really can't. Like, there's really just people are just zug-zugging. I don't even know what's going on myself. I'm just kind of just chilling. There's not much happening in the game. So I'm going to gouge until a full kidney. See, this is all while you're keeping him CC'd. He ends up using the AoE banish on me, or, whatever. I end up just getting stunned off that, so I'm waiting for the stun. He grounds. My guy's dying. He has disperse. My guy orbs him up really good. I end up stunning him here. Big damage on this guy here. Getting to around 50%. My priest is doing unhealable damage. I'm doing unhealable damage. We almost kill him here. Kill up. He swaps, but I kill it. Do I kill it? Yep, I kill the swap before he gets in, and now he's dead. Absolute outplay by me, and he actually outplayed himself by not just standing by the shaman when he had swap. So he tried like hiding me, but it actually ended up killing him because he like ran away from the swap, which is kind of sketchy. But we take those. By the way, these are actually good players overall too. So if you didn't know, as you can see, they're gladiators. Two of them are actually rank ones. But just waiting for the game to end here, or the start. I'm so tired because I've been playing WoW I've been playing for like 5 hours straight, and I am actually just so tired. Like, of just queuing Rogue solo shuffle. Like, it took me, I queued an hour worth, and I just gained 0 rating. I gained like 100 rating from 21 to 2200. It was pretty just, I'm kind of just out of it. Kind of, yeah, it's just, I am tired of queuing on my Rogue. It's kind of frustrating, because I had to try so hard to get CC, and but thankfully I have other alts, so like I don't have to deal with this every day. It's not like I'm playing like I'm not like Naj and stuff. I don't have like 4 alt rogues, or I'm not like Crusader where I have 12 alt, the same classes. Cause like that just is boring. I want to play other classes and at least be able to like just have a little bit of fun. Cause like usually everyone that plays a main that's not like something that's always good. Like if you're not playing a warrior or a warlock, you're really never having fun. So like you're kind of forced to like swap to these other classes, or else like you're just like unless you just want to play the same class. But like everyone gets bored of that same class. It just gets boring. Like you can't just have fun on it, especially when it's not good. But yeah, pretty much we're just stunning. We're pretty much trying to get cross CC when we can. So like I'm gonna kidney the healer and then stun the priest. So I gouge him, and then I'm gonna kidney him, and now I'm gonna stun the priest. So I stun the priest here, and as you can see, he ends up trinketing my kidney here, so we ended up swapping to the warrior on that. I end up using my secret tech just to get some more damage in, but as you can see, it shared damage and it didn't really do anything. That guy ends up getting precog by the DH. I think he ends up almost done. Actually, nope, he trinket Dark Nealis. This guy gets a huge land hands, actually. And pretty much, the only person who can really die right now is the Mistweaver. I don't know if we win this or we lose this game. I think it's really close. He ends up fake ass him, or he doesn't even fake, just like lazy kick him. Or I think so. I end up blinding him off that. Off this, I could gouge him. We'll see what happens. So I kidney, gouge. And then I could cheat. Actually, I know I can't cheat because I don't have a Shadow Deons. I use my Racial here just to keep the damage going and to get my comm points up for the setup here. Now I'm kind of trying to LOS for a second so that I can get my kidney up for the Mistweaver. So I'm gonna get ready to stun him here. So I'm getting ready. I end up kicking him again. The good old fast lazy kick where you just YOLO kick, and if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. I end up kidney shotting this guy. This is my blades go right here. Or actually, no, it's not, but it's gonna be. So I actually don't use my blades. I end up getting him 50%. It was close. So that was on my secret tech right there, which is close. We ended up. The goal at this point is to just use damage to basically stop them because he can't heal his damage. Like you can see, they're all 60%. So my guy needs to click evasion. So good job, he did. My guy gets a good hex here. Now at this point, we're just full pumping, everybody. We're just hitting whatever we can hit. I end up shadowy doing just to keep the damage going. I'm probably gonna cloak. We'll see what happens. No, I don't. I end up using a secret tech. The guy ends up kicking him again and giving him precall. We're getting everybody precall today. So I end up cloaking. Now at this point, it says whoever can do the most damage without dying. So if they recover, we're kind of dead because we got nothing. We have an earthen, but that's about it. I end up kicking him. He ends up kicking him, and I think our DH dies here, which is unfortunate. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Obviously, I'm going to be pushing that rank 1 this season in a solo shuffle, so we'll see what happens, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace, peace.